Today we're going to explore ratios. Let's look on the next page here. Ratio, what is it? Well, in math terms, a ratio is going to compare two quantities. The quantities compared are called terms. So 3 to 4 over here is a ratio, one way to write a ratio. These numbers are called terms. Now that's one way to write the ratio, or I can write it like this, 3 to 4, or I can write it like a fraction, and the first number is always the numerator, 3 to 4. So here I have some red and green apples, and I want to write a ratio where I can compare one part to another part. So I'm going to compare the green apples to the red. And since I'm doing the green ones first, 2, 4, 6, that's 6 to the red, which would be 2, 4, 6, 7 to 7. Or I can write it like this, 6 to 7. Or I can write it like this, 6 over 7. Okay, that's one way to compare it from one part to another part. Then there's another way we can compare ratios, and we can do it, compare one part to the whole. So what if I just wanted to talk about these 4 apples? Okay, so I have to count those 4 to the whole. So what's the whole? How many I have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 to 8. So I'm talking about those 4 to 8. And again, I can write it 4 to 8 or 4 to 8 that way. Well, those are the two ways I can compare ratios or talk about ratios. Now, you have to be really careful how you write your ratio, because right here, what I see is 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. So let's say I'm going to write, talk about these 2 bananas here, and I'm going to write it 2 to 4. If you make the mistake and you write it 4 to 2, okay, so we're going to say we don't know what you're talking about because there's 4 in total. So you have to be really careful how you write your ratio. So writing it like that would be wrong. You have to make sure that you're putting the first number has to be totally correct. It's going to be 2 to 4, okay? Be really careful how you write your ratio. So this is 2 to 4. I'm going to talk about, let's say, these 2 right here. I write 2 to 4, okay?